What's crack-lacking, everybody? This is the RyGuys Rush Quizzes. We're back with um, what we're calling the Ultimate Moving Pictures Quiz. So this has been in the works for a while now. Um, Viewer James Jimmy Muhlenbruch sent this in, um, I think maybe a year ago or so, and he sent this in with 15 to 20-ish questions, and they were all really good questions, but I added to it. I added 15-ish more. So there's 35 questions total, 34 plus a wager. And they're all about moving pictures, which is obviously considered probably Rush's most popular album, best album. That's subjective, right? But probably at least most popular. Um, Before we get into it, I want to just say that this video is sponsored by Artovision. They make these cool shadow boxes, and this is the moving pictures one. It's 3D
Oh,
shadow box artwork. You can get it from their website. I believe it's artovision3d.com. Yep, artovision3d.com. And they just put out some new ones as well. And they've got moving pictures, signals, brace under pressure, counterparts, hemispheres.
the debut. I had the debut one.
Eric's got the debut one, yeah. I think Jim's got the Grace Under Pressure one. They do a great job. Definitely check them out. Definitely get yourself some Rush moving pictures swag and just Rush swag from Artovision 3D. All right, so on to the moving pictures quiz. Um, any questions before we start? It's simply just going to be 1 point per, and there's a couple that are 2 or 3 points. I'll announce that, but
Is it difficult?
some of the questions are hard, yeah,
Okay.
but some of the
Hmm.
questions are layups.
I've been
So
scared all week that I'm just gonna
it's
bomb it.
I mean it's all over the place. It's not in
All
any
right.
specific order. Um, so not in order of difficulty or whatever. So all right.
I'm not. I
So
mean, I'm really confident. I'm not scared.
oh, that's what he meant. Yes, there.
Yeah. I'm getting
There
them all
you
right.
All right. So on the Moving Pictures tour, what was the only song from the album that wasn't played live? What do you got? It is Witch Hunt. Correct.
That surprised me.
Nice work.
Did they play it on signals or did they only start on Grace Under Pressure?
Grace Under Pressure because of the Fear trilogy.
Fear trilogy. Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
Yep. So I think like the first 15 or 18 of these are done by viewer James. But the ones near the end were added by me. So just to throw that out there and give him another shout out. So uh the Moving Pictures Tour in 1981. What was the first stop? What city was the first stop of the tour? Not including the warm-up tour. What do you got? Eric's close. It's Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Was it really?
So
No
yeah, I
way.
don't know how close that is to Detroit, but
I think it's like straight west, but like a few hours drive.
Way more of a stone
yeah,
toss than Ontario, as I'd assume.
I mean, I had
yeah,
no idea. I was just guessing.
That's crazy.
Kalamazoo,
Kalamazoo
Michigan. Yeah.
What a
Yep.
hit
city.
one of the Moving Pictures tour. All right.
All right. So on the song Witch Hunt, this is question three. On the song Witch Hunt, who is credited with playing the synths? What do you got? It's Hugh Syme, actually.
Mm. Was it Hugh that also did the synths on 2112, right? Or was that
I
Terry?
think
That might have been Terry.
the
I can't
Tears.
remember.
He did the Mellotron on Tears.
Yeah, that
Oh.
sounds right. All right, this one's tough. This is question four. Who is credited with digital mastering on moving pictures?
Whoa.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
All right. Um, is this a? All right, this might be
It's
giving it
not like a
away too
known
much.
name.
Oh, all right.
Well,
Well
it's
then,
probably not this one then, but oh well.
all right. I don't have anything then.
All right. No, it's Peter Jensen.
Okay.
No idea.
Was that a credit from the original release, or was that like a later like digital remastering?
It doesn't say, but I think it's from the original
Okay.
release.
All right.
I'd imagine from the original release, yeah. All right. What then popular video game was given a fabulous person's mention in the liner notes? So in the liner notes, there's a section that says fabulous persons. What popular video game from that time period was given a mention in the liner notes?
I'm surprised I
I don't know
don't
this
know
one.
that one. For how much
Yeah,
of a fucking
this one's
or
tough
gaming
for
nut
sure.
I am, like I have my Switch 2 right here. Like I was playing it 2 minutes before I joined this call. I'm surprised I don't know this.
Well, Fortnite's not it, but what do you got?
Okay. I just got Space Invaders.
No, it's asteroids.
Oh, I
Okay.
was close.
You were
That's
on the right track.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that type of game. So
Wow. Okay, that's a cool shout.
through five, I've got 2-1, Eric.
Yeah.
Great. We're
Dang.
killing it.
All right. In Witch Hunt, during a lot about Witch Hunt in the first couple questions. So in Witch Hunt, during the screaming mob section, someone can be heard screaming the name of an American city. What is the name of that city? Now,
Oh.
Jimmy and I were having a conversation back and forth that there might be two, but he claims he can very clearly make out the second one. I told him I couldn't very clearly make out the second potential city, so I wasn't going to include that. If one of you put that, I'll take it, but there's a specific one that we're looking for.
I have no idea, for the record.
Well, think about the song title and then go from there.
Okay. I will.
All right.
What do you got? Salem. There you go. Yeah,
There we go.
Thank
there's
you
your
for that
hint.
hint.
The other city, he said was Fort Lauderdale. So I hear we are off to Salem in there if you turn the volume up and if you isolate it. But yeah. So
Hmm.
all right, number seven. What story was the inspiration for Red Barchetta?
It's some. I feel like it's something like
I
this. I
know. I
feel
don't
like I
know if
don't.
I
I
have
don't
it
have the. I
exactly
feel like
right.
I definitely don't have the adjectives right.
All right, what do you got? They're both really close. A summer's day drive, a nice day's drive. It's a nice morning drive.
Morning.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, a nice morning drive. Close, but a summer's day drive. All right.
that's
Next
good.
question, number eight. Who was the author of A Nice Morning's Drive?
Oh, I don't know that one. Um,
Flip him. Mr. Morning Drive. No, it's Richard S. Foster.
I've
Of
heard the
You
name.
course.
probably heard the name, yeah.
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 All right. Who outside of the band is credited as co-writing Tom Sawyer? The lyrics for Tom Sawyer.
You know this?
What do you got?
Oh,
It's Pied Bois.
Pied
Peter
d'Ivoire.
Peter Talbot was
Closer to the heart.
closer to the heart. Yep.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Freaking co-writers that start with P.
Yeah. No kidding.
All right, number 10. Which two songs are listed as clocking in with the same song length?
Hmm.
And if you want,
Oh boy.
I'll get you the actual length
Yeah.
of the songs that clock in at the same length. So
Please.
Hmm.
4 minutes and 46 seconds. I mean, it's not much help because there's like five songs in that range, but
Yeah. Mm,
You said it's two songs that clock in at the same length?
two songs that clock in at the same length. Yep.
Okay.
What do you got? That's actually Witch Hunt and Vital Signs.
Oh,
is it really?
It's Witch Hunt and Vital Signs. Yep.
that's great.
All right. So at the end of 10, I have 4-2.
Yep.
All right.
We're doing great.
Let's go.
Number 11. What is the meaning of the letters YYZ? Or in Canada, YYZ? Let me rephrase the question just so that where does the song title of YYZ come from?
Oh,
What does YYZ signify? Flip.
Yabba yabba zabba.
I said yellow, yellow zebra, but because they're Canadian, they would say zebra.
Yeah, Toronto airport code. Yeah.
Zed, bro. That's funny.
All right. What is significant about the rhythm of YYZ's opening? This is question 12. That's the next question. Flip. Morse code. Yeah, we're looking for more Morse code for what for YYZ.
Zedbra.
All right. Good work. Number 13. 13. So, what unique technique was used in recording some of Neil's drums on moving pictures? I can't really give a hint here because it kind of would give it all away. So, what unique technique was used in recording some of Neil's drums on moving pictures?
I don't know if I don't know if they ever actually recorded him while he was doing this, but I figure it's a shot.
What do you got? Recording in the I don't know what Mike. Eric got it. Mike taped to it. It's a
Oh,
pressure zone microphone taped to his chest.
interesting.
All right, number 14. Per Geddy Lee, which song on the record did Rush have more trouble with than any other song, and at times had doubts as to whether it would work? Flip. Tom Sawyer.
Mm.
All right, who is credited with designing the album's artwork? You saw him. Correct.
How about that?
All right, through 15, I've got Eric at 9 and Ryder at 5.
Yep.
All right. What are the three pictures on the front of the Moving Pictures album? You get 1 point for each.
Oh, like the full names of the pictures.
Like, what are the pictures? There are guys moving pictures on the front of the cover. What are the pictures of?
Oh, what are they like
What are
literally
they
just what
of?
are they of?
What are they
Oh,
of?
okay.
Yeah. Yep.
These will be really funny describing these. I don't know. I forgot what the third one is, so I'll pull it up
All right,
here.
what do you got? Joan of Arc, Starman, dogs playing poker. What does it say? Person.
Person reaching up from fire. I didn't know it
That's
was
Joan of Arc.
That
specifically
would be
Joan of
Joan of
Arc.
Arc.
Yeah.
Dogs playing
Okay.
poker. All right, we'll give you 2 points.
All right.
You're
Is the other one of
behind.
the Starman?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We'll give Ryder the point for that. For the person coming up from the
Yay.
fire.
Yep.
All right.
Historical figure, an icon, person
Historical
reaching up from
figure
the
being
fire.
burnt in fire. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Number 17. The penultimate track, Witch Hunt, was recorded on the same day of the death of which popular rock musician?
Oh, oh.
They heard about it while they were in the midst of recording Witch Hunt.
Oh.
I think it's
I don't
this
like
one,
how
but I'm not sure.
I don't like how quick you pulled that up. Ugh. I don't have anybody who it is.
Michael Jackson. No. John Lennon.
It
Nice.
was John Lennon? Okay.
Yeah,
Oh
there was the
dang. Oh
day.
right,
Yeah,
yeah.
there was
Yeah,
the
you
day
won.
John
Duh.
Lennon was shot. Yeah. Yep.
Damn.
All right. This is from the book called, where did I put it? The Moving Pictures book by mm,
Off he
hold,
goes.
hold please. Romano
Moving.
is his last name. It's this book, Moving Pictures. Will Romano. I pulled this from this book.
Yeah.
Pretty good book. You should definitely check it out. How many evenings did it take to nail down the drum tracks? In parentheses, no major changes. So they nailed down the drum tracks almost to perfection in how many evenings? What do you got? It's actually one. One evening.
One.
Oh.
October 3rd, 1980.
Wow.
All right, number 19. For Moving Pictures, Terry Brown was credited as the producer, Paul Northfield credited as the lead engineer. But who was credited as the assistant engineer?
No, I don't have anyone for this. The person I was thinking gets involved way later in the game.
Okay. Robbie Whalen, yes, later referenced in After Image. Yep. Good job.
Come on. Oh, okay.
That's who After Image was basically written about. All right, number 20. Who is credited with the photography for the album artwork? Who took the photographs? Your hint is it's not Hugh Syme. So we
Hmm.
talked about this in the deep dive, and it's in Hugh Syme's book.
Hmm. I do not have anyone for this one.
All right. Sue Heim. Close. It was Deborah Samuel. She took the pictures. Like if you flip the record over, well, I got it right there. But if you flip the record over, there's
Where's like the movie scene?
yeah the movie
Yeah.
scene. Yeah, she was credited for that. So through
Hmm.
20, I have Eric at 14 and Ryder at 7.
Mhm.
All right. Number 21. For which song did they set up amps outside to catch delays and echo for Alex's solo in the snowy Quebec winter?
I like the adjectives.
Wrote that question myself. ChatGPT. Just kidding. What do you got? Limelight, yes. Would have loved to have been there for that. That'd been crazy.
Yeah. Imagine you're just like a few miles away on the opposite side of the lake and you just hear that
I always wanted to just
coming across.
bring a guitar outside in snowy weather where there's like trees around and just
Yeah.
play the Limelight
Hmm.
solo. All right, number 22. The camera eye is split into two parts. While they aren't named parts, they feature two cities. Which are they? This is just going to be 1 point total for the court. You got to get them both right.
Hold on.
Ryder's writing down Kathmandu. Uh,
Is it with a K or a CH? Um,
Bangkok. What do you got? Yep. London and New York City. London and Manhattan. Yep. All right. This one's tough, but the camera eye ended up being the epic on moving pictures. However, Neil wrote lyrics for a potential song inspired by a collection of tales by Thomas Hardy titled what?
hmm.
Can you say it one more time?
The camera eye ended up being the epic on moving pictures. However, Neil wrote lyrics for a potential song inspired by a collection of tales by Thomas Hardy titled what?
Was this one that was written during the moving picture sessions?
So he wrote lyrics for yeah, that's my understanding. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's kind of similar to the story behind the Sir Gawain and the Green Knight where he had lyrics for it but it never made a
That's
song.
why I asked that question because I wasn't sure if Sir Gawain was ever considered as a holdover from Permanent Waves. I don't have one for this one.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's called the Essex Tales.
Hmm.
Hmm,
Yeah, tough one for sure.
interesting.
All right, number 24. Moving Pictures peaked at what position on the US Billboard Top 200s?
This seems like a very unfortunate Rush number, so I'm just gonna say this.
What do you got? Three.
Damn, okay. I underestimated Rush. Let's go.
All right, number 25. What was the exact release date and year of Moving Pictures?
Mm,
Oh gosh.
I don't know.
What do you got? It's February 12th, 1981.
Mm.
Oh, glad we both went to April.
All
Yeah.
right, after 25, I got Eric at 17 and Ryder at 9, correct?
Yep.
All right, number 26. The 40th anniversary of Moving Pictures was released in 2022, containing live content from Toronto in 1981. What was the name of the venue that this audio was recorded at?
Question. The name of the actual physical building or the name that's on the record?
Yeah, I just keep thinking of what's on the record.
Well, what's on the record is live in YYZ.
Right. That's
Yeah,
all I
no,
can
Okay,
I
think
so
want
of.
then
the
it's
name
the
of
actual
the name
building.
of the
Okay.
venue.
I
Yeah.
I don't know if this is it. I don't think it's it.
Yeah, me either.
We probably put the same thing. Oh, okay.
It's Maple Leaf Gardens.
Is it
Yes.
really?
Hey, there we go. It's tough.
Yep.
Nice.
All right. Which three songs were featured as singles on this record?
Is it get all three or nothing? Or is it one of
No,
these
I'll give
three?
you a point for each one you get, I
Okay.
guess.
Uh,
Oh, wait.
Flip.
It says vital
Limelight
signs, not
doesn't.
vital
Uh,
signs.
you're both correct. Yep.
Mhm. Mm, 12.
All right. I'm gonna do this. Eric has 20, so I'm gonna erase that and just put 20. Ryder has 13. All right. Number 28. Alex said in a quote that everyone was in good spirits and there was a real positive energy when recording moving pictures. This was not unlike the recording of which album many years later?
Not unlike an album many years later.
Yeah, meaning this was exactly like an album that they recorded many years later, that everyone was in good spirits with a real positive energy when recording which album many years later?
hmm.
What do you got? It's Snakes and Arrows.
Really?
Oh, damn.
Yep.
I'm like, it has to be like a very late game one, but it cannot be Vapor Trails. So it's either it's either
Well,
snakes
yeah,
or
yeah.
clangels.
Well, Angels.
Clangels, that's what we're calling it now, Clangels.
That's what I always slang call. I don't know if I've ever said that on a round table, but anytime I'm
That's the first
like,
time I'm hearing it.
hey yo,
All right,
bring it up, clangels, bro.
Clangels. Number 29. What hobby was Alex really into during the recording sessions of Permanent Waves and Moving Pictures that he would spend hours of time building?
Ooh.
And I believe later, almost, well, this might give it away. I won't say this part. I'll say it after. What do you got? Yep, remote control airplanes, model planes. So he supposedly almost crashed one. He lost control of one and it was like going out of control and it almost I think hit Terry Brown in his car is what I read.
Nice.
So, all right. This is tough. Number 30, according to Hughesheim, approximately how much money did it cost US dollars did it cost him to put together the cover art?
Oh, I think I
W-
just read this.
One that would
Hmm.
later win him a Juno Award.
How far do we gotta be like from this?
500, $1,000 off. I don't know. Remember, it was 1981, right? So flip them. Ryder, it was $9,500.
Oh,
Really?
I'll give you the point.
hey
Yep,
yo.
you have $500 off. Yep, $9,500. All right. Number 31. Oh, that was after 30. So I got Eric at 21 and Ryder at 15.
Yep.
What is significant about the location of the front cover of the record?
I
It's where the front cover of Moving Pictures was shot. Duh.
That's true. That is why it's important. We
What
should get
else
the
is
both of the points because Eric already said the answer out loud.
what else is
Um,
important? It's important because I took a picture there.
yes, Eric would
That's
later go
That
on to
is
take a
significant,
picture.
yes.
That is why they decided to take the picture there.
right.
What do you got? Toronto Government Building, Ontario Legislative Building. Yeah, I'll give you it. Eric's closer. It's the Ontario Legislative Building, but yeah,
Oh,
Eric got the specific. But we'll give that one to Ryder. All right,
yay!
32. YYZ slash YYZ was nominated for a Grammy for Best Rock Instrumental Performance in 1982.
What did it lose to? Is that the
It did not win. Which song did it lose to?
I don't know the name of it. I just know it's stupid.
It is. I believe Jerry and Steve on their Something for Nothing podcast brought this up a couple times, especially when they talked about this song on their show
I I want to say
and
this
how
song.
ridiculous it is.
I
It's
want to say
terrible.
this
It's
song
not
won it at
good.
one point.
I just don't know the name of it.
What do you got?
It's
Behind
Is
behind
my
that
my
it?
camel.
behind
Yes.
my
It's
camel.
behind my
Yeah.
camel. Yes. That
It
song
was
is
by the
so bad.
police. Yes, it was by the police, but
It's-
we'll give Ryder the point there.
Yay.
All
Oh,
right,
was the
this
question
one.
who was it by, not what was the song
No, what
called?
was the song called? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, there we go. Behind my camel.
All right,
Let's go.
number
Zenyatta
33.
Mondatta.
In 2020, Rolling Stone ranked the album number what on its list of the 500 greatest albums of all time?
Rolling Stone put it on.
Rolling Stone put
Is this a
Moving
trick question
Pictures.
that he even put it on the list?
Yeah, how close do we have to
No, it
get?
is. It is.
Okay.
Within 20-ish, I guess we'll say.
Mm.
In 2020, Rolling Stone ranked Moving Pictures what number on its list of 500 greatest albums of all time?
There's no way it's high.
It's a high number. It's not high on the list.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
What do you got? 375, dude. It was 379.
Was it really?
oh
370,
wait. Right. Wait, what was it out of? What was the
500.
500.
Oh my God. Why did I think I heard you say 100?
It was
That's funny.
379th. Yes.
Wow.
That's crazy.
All right. Last one before the wager. All
Name the 378 in front of it.
right.
That's why I was so astonished Rolling Stone. I was like, Rolling Stone? This is a trick question. I thought you said 100. I was like, oh, okay. Now if it's 500, then Rolling Stone could fit one Rush album in there.
Yeah.
All right. This one was put together by me, and then the wager was put together by viewer James, who submitted half of this quiz. So, just to throw that out there. So, number 34. What is the full length in time of the album from start to finish? And I'll give you points for getting the minute correct. You don't need to get the seconds correct, but if you get the seconds correct, I'll give you like 2 extra bonus points. But if you get the minute correct, you get a point.
I'm doing math. Uh, okay.
I just did some estimated math in my head and got to this number. So you might be
I
able to
took
get
an
close.
educated guess.
What do you got? Nah, you're both way off. It's 40 minutes and 3 seconds.
Oh.
40.
Yeah, the math that I did in my head was Tom Sawyer's about 5, Red Barchetta's about 6, YYZ's about 4. That's 15. Limelight's about 5. That's 20. Camera eyes about 10. That's 30. And then the other two are about 5 minutes. That's 40. All right. So, uh, Eric at 23, Ryder at 17.
Oh,
Correct?
Yeah.
yeah.
It's anybody's game. So write down your wagers. What'd I say? Eric's at 23. Ryder's at 17. All right. Ready? The wager. One of the men moving pictures on the cover is named Bobby King. What is the ironic significance about him carrying the picture that he carries? Remember the three pictures that the question that we had earlier, what the three pictures were, right? What is the ironic significance about the man carrying the picture that he carries? What do you got? His name is King, and he's he's doing what to Joan of Arc?
He's carrying Joan of Arc.
Oh, okay. He
I
was
don't
the
know. Joan of
Starman
Arc was
model.
a.
Yes, he was in fact the Starman
Oh,
model.
okay.
Yes. So Eric finishes with 35. And Ryder, what did you wager?
I did 16, so I'd have one left.
All right. So Eric wins 35 to 1. I will also
Ew.
add that he is also the guy on Hemispheres.
Hmm.
Which guy?
The other naked guy on Hemispheres.
Oh, is
The
he
other
really?
the other naked guy on a Rush cover, yeah.
He just likes being naked on rush covers, I
I
guess.
guess so.
There you go.
Hugh Syme hits him up and he's like, "Boy, I'm in."
I think it was that. Hold on.
There you go. Cheers, copy.
Okay,
Oh,
okay, well, it says right here, Apollo, bringer of wisdom, was the Greek
Oh, so
god
it's Apollo.
of sun and arts, representing the left hemisphere. Dionysus, bringer of love, the Greek god of wine and fertility, which would be the naked guy. So, all right, so if he was, so he would be, it would have been Apollo if he's the one in the hat that you just found, yeah. So
Yeah.
there you go. All right. Next on Rush fans, hemispheres quiz. That'll be fun. All right. Let us know what you thought of the moving pictures quiz. Um, definitely. Well, okay. Here you go.
Hey,
There he is, right there.
what a guy. Now I know I've seen his butt before.
Bonus points. Do you know the name of the guy with the mustache carrying Joan of Arc?
Who I presumed was Bobby King.
His name is Mike. His
uh,
name is Mike Dixon.
Huh.
He goes to some of those Rush events that they do up at
oh
Lakeside
really?
Park. Yeah, he's still got that sweet mustache. Um,
Nice.
yes, that is from Arto Vision 3D. Check that out. They do some awesome Rush related work. Just want to make sure we promote that again because it's pretty awesome. They send me samples. I send some of these guys samples. Um, really cool stuff. Very good work. But both of you, I mean, I thought you did good. I thought you both did good. I thought Eric did better, but
Thanks.
Yeah.
you
What's
did
new?
good. It was a tough quiz.
It was a tough quiz.
Tough quiz for sure. So let us know what you thought of the Ultimate Moving Pictures quiz. If you have a moving pictures question you want to ask us, leave it in the comments. We'll read it. Might as well. I'm sure there's plenty more moving pictures questions out there that you could ask us. And yeah, we'll see you next time on the Rye Guys. Take care, everybody.